Hi guys, hope you can hear me. Hi, I'm Priyal again. We are here with another chapter of going live with one of the designers that we really admire. Her name is Tracy, and she's from Taiwan. The brand is from Taiwan as well. It's a sportswear from Activewear Brand, and yeah, let me just see if we can add her here. One second. That got much better. Right, let me just invite. Let's see. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Bria.
Hi. Hello, everyone joining now. Hope you all are well. Thanks for joining with us. Yeah, let me just fix my camera a little bit as well.
Let me adjust her.
Oops. Yeah, that's much better. Right. How are you, Tracy, today?
It's Chinese New Year here.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone holiday mood.
Right, so it's the Chinese New Year's there. So
Yeah,
happy Chinese New Year to whoever is celebrating, and to you, Tracy, as well. Right. So let's get started. Just a minute. Yep. Right. So yeah, let me introduce her again. Tracy and I, we met in uni back in Birmingham, where we were doing our masters in fashion design, and we both had our own sort of niche that we were working on, and but we really liked working together as well. So yeah, we know each other since a really long time, and yeah, it's been great. We have been in our own paths since then, since coming back to our own places. I started my own brand. Tracy started her own brand, and yeah, let's just let's just go to you, Tracy, if you want to reintroduce your brand here for a bit.
yeah. Uh, I was like classmate with Priya at Birmingham BCO, and after I graduate, I come back to Taiwan. So I started my own brand at 2021. Um, it's almost 2 years then. Uh, So it's not actually it's not like a very technical sports where it's like more like active where it's more like at like racial where it's like my customer most of them is like doing aerobic dance. So they need something like bright print but also needs like technical fabric but not like actually like very technical sports image, but they also can wear outside like streets wear, like street dance. But our fabric they do like technical, so they have like how to say this like you can absorb the sweat and also got like elastic, got spandex on it. It's like more better like on movement like doing dance. So not actually like fabric like cotton. It's more like doing when you're doing aerobic dance or something like active wear. It's better that for doing movement activities. Yeah. So most of our customers from Taiwan and also from Japan. We have like customers from Japan and also from Malaysia. Yeah.
Right. To sum that up, Tracy has started her own brand named as UME Plan, right?
Yeah.
So it's an it's an activewear platform. It's an activewear brand where you can get your loungewear or your gym wear, where she's really working with technical fabrics,
Yeah.
where it helps in, like, practicality in stretch, in different body movements, so it's basically a lot of science involved with design, if I may say. Also, she works with prints, which is another great side of being in fashion design. You get to play a lot with, designs and prints. So yeah, she has a really good, play around with all the prints, if I may say. Right, Tracy. So it's been like 2 years for both of us, starting on our own grounds, I
Yeah.
suppose. Right. When I had put up this, thing that we're going live with, you and me plan, a lot of people were intrigued to know what does the logo mean, as in, like, what it was interesting to see, what the logo, it was a bit like, fun logo that you rarely see these days.
Oh, it's yeah. So actually,
Yeah.
like, this logo is like, because our brand name is you and me, so it's like a plan for you and me. It's like you and me relationships, and then because this logo is like, actually it's like two little hearts hugged together. It's like you and me, and then it's like two characters, one white one with two eyes, and then the black one with one eyes. So it start from here, like, uh start from here is like a symbol to let other people recognize like our own brands, like our brand identity. Yeah.
Right. Amazing. So yeah, my next question would be, and if you guys have any questions, you can obviously pop it down here below. Right. My next question would be, why did you actually choose, sportswear? Like, what was the idea behind choosing this niche at this point of the time when, things were shutting down, there was COVID, there were, things falling apart in the world, to be fair. So what made you really, like, go ahead and do a sportswear brand instead of like any other sort of, niche?
It is quite hard to find this like very niche, um like brand, how to say, the way is that because, um when we are studying a master, like we are talking about what we should do like next, our future, like, and then what I think is like, because in Taiwan they do very good like technical fabric, like, I know it's like not like very sustainability, but now they do all everything in recycle. So it's like they are very good on polyester and nylon. So it's like material sourcing is better for me to
Right.
start with. And then the thing is, uh the most important thing is like, I found like some customer come to me like asking for something like print, like bright things like on like gym wear, active wear, because nowadays you go out and see like Nike, Adidas, like those big brand, like it's quite, brand is like you don't have a lot, um print, and they have like, but most of the sportswear is like more brand, like more
They
technical,
don't play
more smart.
with
Yeah, they don't
graphics
play.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't
yeah,
play with but a lot of my customer, they love colors,
right.
they love prints. So I come from that. Like people come to me to buy like hip hop pants. Like they want to wear like leisure, but they have very bright, print on it, so they catch eyes, so they will buy,
Right.
because
Okay.
it's hard to go like, competitive with
Mm-hmm.
competition with others now. Like this market is not very good to go with. Yeah.
Right. We can see a bit of your graphics, that like the
Yeah.
red one. Can you tell us like what
So
exactly is that?
this is our dragon our dragon Chinese New Year dragon collection. So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
uh hoodie a hoodie for our this Chinese New Year collection. Yeah. Sometimes
Oh,
I will
nice.
make something like special for like limited edition.
So you do customization as well with
Yeah.
right.
Sometimes I will do
Mm.
something like, oh, I feel like fun, and let's do
Mm-mm.
something like do it like limited edition, just few pieces. Like
Right,
for this
right.
Chinese New Year, like this Chinese New Year is like dragon ear.
Mm.
So this time I do this. I did a lot like very graphic things. Give me a sec.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Meanwhile, whoever is joining us right now, we have gone live with You and Me Plan. It is a Taiwan-based sportswear come activewear brand. If you have any questions, just pop us in the comment section below, and we will try our best to get you there. Thanks. Also, we are starting our own sort of podcast series as well. So the people who are interested into what happens in fashion, what to expect or what forecast to expect, we would be covering such sections going forward. Yes, Stacey, back to you.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's
I
that's
did
really nice.
like a lot like very graphic tee and this kind of. It's quite simple silhouette because we are doing like dance and we are doing like sports like gym also, like we don't need too much like
Can you show
uh
us a little bit like far off?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
that's
simple,
an
just repeat.
interesting
Yeah,
print.
but we do it like a lot print, and also we have trousers.
It's interesting to see, shapes and prints coming along
This
together
is
and
our first
oh,
trousers like hip hop pants. Like we concentrate on like print, like and simple silhouette. Because when we are doing our uh how to say activities, we don't need too many like design, like a lot. How to say uh too many. Just keep it simple. I think it will be great.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So the next question would be, yeah. So going back to our own kind of like journey, we had this, bit of, thing for learning. So us both, we were trying to learn Crow 3D at the time when it was all shut down and whatsoever in 2021 or 2020, I think, right? So yeah, can you explain a little bit like about your experience during such times and Flow 3D, and for the viewers who are really keen to know what exactly goes around in Flow 3D, what to expect, and how much can they push themselves in such a platform, in such a software?
Yeah, we know like the prodigy together. I think it's same time, right, Priya? Because during the COVID time, like we have to finish our assignment, but we don't have any like at COVID we just shut in our own tiny room. Like we don't have anything like sewing machine, anything like we can't actually make like physical clothing garment. So
Right.
that time I we start to find something to replace it, our design to make a fashion show online. So that time, like I have friends that know how to use Marvelous Designer that time, and then he told me, there's a new software, like it can replace us maybe our assignment. So that time we tell our tutor say, can we use Code 3D? Oh, they say absolutely fine. So that's why we started to use that. Like at that time, at first it start to like help me to finish our assignment. And
Yeah.
then when I come back to Taiwan, I find it quite nice. It's a clever technique like to show our customer that uh
The
you don't need to
technicality
do,
of
yeah,
fashion. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you don't need, in commercial way, you don't need to show the physical sample first.
It
You
it
just,
cuts down waste during a prototype as well. You're right. We can just use the software and see if it actually works on the body or not. We don't have to go through every bit of understanding that it would need to be made into small bits or samples or size wise, metric wise or drape wise. So yeah, that really helped us a lot. Like both our
yeah,
journeys have been really influential. It was really influential in both our journeys,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
The
I
main thing
remember.
is, yeah, you show customer before everything. Like they say, how to say, you go to mass production before. Usually we have to give them like a lot sampling, but
Right.
before that you can just adjust it on Crow 3D like this. Like just now I show you your before the top, and here is our Crow 3D. Like I always show them like,
Interesting.
yeah, in show them that sometimes they will tell me, oh, I don't like the color, I can just cut just
Yeah,
change the color, I don't need like make a new sample again. It just take too much time doing like sample period.
that
Usually
that's
they
really
need
nice.
3 months, but in our case like 2 days I can finish. No need to do so many samples. Just the final sample we have to make it out. Just, yeah, just save so many times. Yeah.
So, what print technique do you use? Like what sort of like software for prints do you use for? Because you're working with nylon and then recycled polyester and
You,
stuff like that. So, what technique of printing do you like actually is the most helpful in these
you mean
cases?
like what software I do for drawing? It's like,
No, no, no. Like for the prints, when
oh,
when you're ready with the design, and then you have to actually go print it on, your garment or your piece of clothing. Like what software or what print medium do you kind of like do it?
I use Code 3D as well.
Right,
Like
right.
I use Illustrator and Photoshop and do the drawing and then do the print. And after that, I just put in Code 3D like the actual pattern we have and make it up, mock up, and then put the print on it and then show customer.
Right. And I think they all are digitally printed, I suppose.
Yeah, mostly digital print, sublimation, digital print.
Sublimation.
Yeah,
Right, right.
because a lot what I use is polyester. We only can use sublimation. Then sometimes we use like this kind. We use the screen print.
Right.
Screen print.
So you do print in bits as well, like small places
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
I
Just the
did because
sleeves.
like
Yeah.
in black color, we only can
Yeah.
use screen
Right.
print. Like
Yeah.
on digital print, we can use it in white and then print whatever we want.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting, Tracy. Right. So yeah, I'm sure like you would have loads of challenges and the parts that you really enjoy in your process. So what are the things that you really enjoy doing this, having a sportswear brand? Like what's the best part? Like when you get to it, you're like, okay, this is my thing. Like I got this. Like, what's the best? Like, what's the most interesting part for you in the process?
Actually, it's like doing like the dragon hoodie is like sometimes it just inspired me, and then I can just do whatever. Actually, it's like doing whatever what I want, but it's like in limited pieces because I also don't know like customer will get it. But sometimes I love to do something like surprising, creativity. Yeah. And then like most enjoy moment maybe is like photo shoot.
Definitely. For every designer
Yeah.
whatsoever, photo shoots
Yeah.
are the best because then you actually see it coming live and you're just like, yes, this
Yeah.
is the moment I was
Yeah.
waiting for. This
Yeah.
is, it's like your dream is coming true. So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you as well.
It's
Like,
like
that's the
at
most
first,
favorite.
like I don't have a lot budget doing like for actually like photo shoot because we need model. Like, I can't wear myself. We need
I,
model. We need a lot of things to start with.
definitely.
But
Yeah.
before that, I also use Pro 3D. I just use 3D and then show my customer that you can pre-order or and you can buy it. You can see it on digital. Actually, it's quite real. And then, but after that, I still feel like we still need photo shoot actually. Yeah, 3D is good for like doing pre-order, pre-sampling, but I think we still need photo shoot for our brand image, right? Yeah.
Right. So, when I was putting this thing again, we got a lot of people asking, that because right now the market is wide, it has all sorts of new things coming as well, and it is ought to be, things are changing, the new generations up, they're up and running, and they are like. Categories in fashion and subcategories and then subcategories. So it is getting only complex day by day, and sportswear is something that one would need it eventually, if even if it's just about running, or even if it's just about just your day-to-day activity, since athleisure
Yeah.
came in, and then the whole a Zumba or a Pilates lifestyle is there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't deny these very complicated side of fashion, that we need to put up with these situations and come up with their own style, their own flavors of fashion, be it in sportswear or not. So my point and my question would be, like, what's that one advice that you would give to fellow designers or upcoming designers, or even students who would be interested in plan of sorry a brand in sport, like like a sportswear brand. Sorry, let me say that again. Let me come back again.
Okay.
What is that one advice that you would give to students or designers who are willing to give their time in sportswear or activewear?
I think that at the first you need actually a lot of patience. Like doing in fashion design is it's not like in student life, like lecturer asking you assignment, like you just have to do everything yourself, and then you have to be disciplined to do everything. It's like you have to be enjoying doing it, otherwise you can't stand long. Priya knows that. Like also in Activewear, how to say, you need to know the behavior like customer they like. Like I niche my customer, they do like aerobic dance, so I know like I will do it with them. So I know
Mm-hmm.
like what they actually wants, and then what function like actually I want to make for them. So you need to know like actually your consumer behavior, and also
Mm-hmm.
like uh have to be unique. Otherwise, you also cannot stand up because too many people can do it. Like like what I said at first, like sport activewear, like they actually very bland. They also have design, but you have to make it like unique because otherwise, too many competitor together, like very hard to beat them with price is hard because you need a mass production. So you have to be unique at first and then get some like fans consumer to buy it. So I also working hard at this. It's not easy. Yeah.
And I think consistency is the key as well. Like you have to keep doing it,
Yeah.
because there's someone always, getting up in the morning. There's always at least a few who wants to start a brand, but then, only a bit of them can actually is willing to put all their time and effort into something like this. So yeah, definitely, like I agree with you. Can you hear me?
It stopped a
Oh,
while.
sorry for that. Sorry, guys.
Nice.
A little bit of a wonky situation for the internet here. Right. So, okay, we have got one interesting question, and the question is: sports brands use techs like climate cool and antimicrobial features. How do they put such tech in use? Okay, that's an interesting one. Do you want to answer this, Tracy, or should I?
Yeah. Uh, the question is, mean how do they put such tech in use? I'm not very understand the question. Like,
Right. So it was a time during my own, sort of like design journey when I came across the same, situation where we were working a lot on the, research or, on the research on fabrics. So if the fabric's breathing enough, since, activewear especially needs that technology more and more. So it's on movement, and then it was also a lot it had also a lot to do with what sort of ventilation it provides. Antimicrobial definitely means that, since we sweat a lot in such situations in gym wear, when we have our gym wears on or active wears on. So nowadays, obviously, like all big brands like Adidas and Nike, they're all like trying to evolve by day, and they're putting a lot of their efforts in how to make their fabric more and more sustainable, as in, like, say if I am at the gym, and if I'm sweaty, which I am ought to be, would my fabric be sweaty all the while, or would it help me in ventilation at the same time? So yeah, it has a lot to do with your fabric movement with the body movement, if I may say. So yeah, it helps during those, and there's a lot of technicality. If we go there, it has a lot to do with research. So a lot of people would prefer, or a lot of brand would prefer that they have such technology, since especially bigger brands, because their ideas and their customer base is such huge as well. So I think, yeah, that's a really interesting bit when it comes to activewear and gym wear, I may suppose. Yeah, right.
yeah.
Do you have any questions for me, Tracy, or if anyone else joining us right now has any questions, they can just put in. Hi, Angelo. Hi. We love having you here as well. Thanks for joining. Do you have any questions, Tracy, since it's been a really long time?
Yeah. Like how you feel like I think you start earlier than me, right? Like how you feel like till now. It's almost 2.5 or 3 years? Or
It is going to be 3 years in August since we actually, incorporated through the right means. Yeah, it's been quite a journey to be fair. It's ups and downs, a lot of back end work that you need to do before you say you are going to launch something. So yeah, it's been interesting, definitely. Some days, I have ended up like being the electrician of the place, or sweeping the place around, or just cleaning it myself and then going to work. So yeah, it's like you're that one a ball game, to be fair. Yeah. But yeah, of course, things are changing every day. We're getting better. Before, we used to only do the designer wear. Now we have started our bulk production. So, and then we do conduct our classes as well with students and designers who are interested in, stuff like this. So yeah, all over, it keeps me busy, I can say. That's one thing I would really want to say. Like,
I know
it
you are
keeps me
very, very
busy.
busy. And then how is your key like how to build a team? Like I think you have like a lot teammate in your team, right? How you build the connection together.
Right. So with themes, like, we work at least 3 months in advance, because when it comes to themes, because if you know, India is a cluster of festivals. Like, it is just made of festivals. So your body of work lies a lot around what sort of festivals are coming in, what would be the market behavior, and what would be the buying capacity as well, to be fair. So to mix all that together, to see it that way, yeah, we have to really like push 3 months in advance so we can actually see it happening. And with theme, we are trying our best to keep Indian traditional
Uh,
weaves alive. So yeah, new things are coming for us as well. We are working towards more sustainable and ethical fabric sourcing as well. So we are in touch with weavers and people who are keeping the intricate handcraft niche alive. So yeah, it's actually, we're trying to marry design and details and functionality with the heritage way of doing something, of and I think when you marry these two, it kind of like makes a path for yourself and for your brand. And you might see we use a lot of colors as well, like as your brands, to be fair, because that's the mood of the market, that's the mood of the niche. And that's how it flows, really. So we have to focus on, like, obviously we don't go bonkers over colors, that oh, we need all the colors. No, we cherry pick. Okay, what's the mood? So if it's like summer, we go for more bolder colors, and then if it's winter time, we try to kind of like tone it down and still be in the same kind of like loop as well. So yeah, altogether, I would say it has a lot to do with what sort of market. Had it been in Birmingham or in London, like the brand, if we were playing from there as well, uh, the colors would be the same, I would say. Like, if, because these are the colors which kind of like makes a statement, to be fair.
mhm.
Like, especially with your brand as well. Like, if we see, one can distinguish your graphics and your way of playing with graphics,
Yeah.
because that's something that would strike to people. Whereas if you, like, sorry if I am judging this too much, but if you see Nike and if you see Adidas, right? So if they haven't put their logos on, you can't tell. You can't tell if it's
Yeah,
Nike,
that's
or
what I'm
if
saying.
it's,
You have to
yeah,
find the key unique
yeah,
thing come out. Yeah.
exactly. That's what I enjoy about You and Me plan a lot. That it has a sort of this vibrant self to its way of conduct of designing, which is very like it's not too much, it's very subtle, and then one is enjoying during working out or just having an active lifestyle.
Yeah.
Definitely, like whenever I see you and me plan, I just remember my gym time, and then I see, okay, everyone's clothing is so
Yeah.
boring, like I
It's
see
bland.
it.
It's very bland. It's like I know, like when you do edit, you don't need too many things together. But sometimes, like you just need something like make it yourself like statement. So, I also quite surprised that all my customers love my design. Like they wear like my clothes.
Colors.
Like they feel like, oh, I'm superstar because they don't have this is not mass production, right? And you can't see the same person wearing the same outside. So it's like they enjoy the unique and also like how to say quality. Like we are not selling like very low price. Like they also enjoy the quality, and then actually it's our fabric stands really long. You can how to say you keep wearing it's still there. It's like and then it's not wrinkle. It's not like cotton. When you wear like over like 10 times, it just goes.
Right. That's interesting. Is there anything else you would want to mention, or if I kind of like, left anything out, have left anything out, please,
Yeah,
this is the time.
I think
If you guys
mm,
have any more questions, please pop up, please. I think we answered most of the questions from my side. Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm also
Amazing, amazing, Tracy. That was really good, few minutes. And we hope this would help to the people who are starting a sportswear brand or an activewear brand. And if you have any, there's another questions coming in. Would you guys ever collaborate?
maybe one day.
Definitely.
Oh, oh yeah, like Priya, I saw your accessories collection. Like it's quite interesting. It's
So
like
accessories
everything.
with,
Yeah,
yeah.
your accessories like how you make it. It's like everything made in India.
So yeah, everything that we have on our platform is definitely Indian made and local made, as
Mm-hmm.
in like, so we don't source it from a third party vendor.
Mm.
We directly go to the weavers who weave, fabrics, or we go to the direct jewelers. So, with jewelers, they have like small places where they have their own business running from ages, So we source from them instead of, going to a shop or buying it from a third party wholesaler, basically. So we try our best that the actual handicraft or the actual weaver is benefited from our work. So that is one thing that we have made sure in our minds that, okay, we wouldn't have anywhere any other way. So yeah, we source directly from the weavers and the karigars and the handicraftsmen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, would you ever collaborate with Raja Design, Tracy? Would you and me, do you see you and me collaborating with Raja Designs?
Yeah,
And if
we
we
should do.
ever do, like, what should we do?
Yeah, we should think about it. Like, what should we do? We need to do
I
something
think,
interesting.
I think when it comes to collaboration, I think we could start with. Since Indian market has a lot to do with prints as well. So probably we can mix the prints and make it a sportswear thing. You can have Indian prints on your sportswear for the Indian market, or We can have like you and me, dragon, on our t-shirts. That would be really
Yeah,
fun. That would be really
we should
nice.
do something together. It will be
Yeah,
interesting.
definitely. I would love to have something like this going on for,
Yeah.
for both of us. Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Angelo. It was a great one. Thank you. And thanks, Abhishek. That was a good question. Thanks for intriguing our minds again. All right, then, guys. Um that's a wrap. Thanks for joining in. If you have any questions, please pop this below or give it us in the comment section. We are going to upload this video soon after, hopefully. And more such lives are coming in. Thank you, Tracy, for giving your
Thank you,
time.
Grace.
It was a
Yeah.
pleasure to see you again,
Yeah.
and I hope there would be more
Yeah.
times, where we are sharing knowledge and expanding our horizons.
Let's do
Thank you
it
guys
again.
for joining. Definitely.
Yeah.
We would be back with more interesting bits with other brands as well, and then with Tracy as well. So if you have more questions from Tracy, or if you want to hear more about You and Me plan, if you want to order, I would, have the link applied to the live sections, the recorded bit, and you can contact Tracy for a really fun outfit for your Pilates, or for your Zumba classes, or probably for your just stroll to the beach. All right.
Yeah.
All right then, bye guys, see you, thanks for joining. Bye.
Thank you, Priya.
Bye.
Bye
See you,
bye.
Tracy. Bye. Right.